Hello guys and welcome back to Starsector. When last I left you guys, we were in Penelope Star, just having destroyed the pirate base here for a hefty 320,000 credits. And actually, we're gonna search around the system for a bit, see if we can find any other stray fleet that we can kill. And then we're gonna head back, deposit all the loot we got, and do a bit of changes to my ships and my fleet. one of the changes I will do to the Conquest will be regarding the high velocity drivers. I need more armor punching capabilities, and the quad HVTs just aren't doing it, as you can see with this venture and all the other ventures we killed in this battle. I panicked there for a second because I didn't see the second Mora, and I thought I was like, no, I couldn't have lost the Mora in this battle. Also, something I haven't mentioned in the previous videos, weapons actually projectile weapons fire a bit further than the arcs show, so you can get the bigger range out of them if you're shooting them manually. They do have a damage fall off, and the AI doesn't use that fall off at all in terms of knowing when to strike, but you can get that final kill in if you really want to, if the enemy is retreating, by just going manual, shooting, and you will get that extra, I don't know, 10%, 15% range. If you just need I don't know, a few bits of hull or armor to take down. Okay, while we're still here, I think I might just want to survey all of these planets. If I'm right, these should all be 100% hazard planets, because Penalty Star is a default create star system. It's not randomly generated, but they should also not have any kind of useful bonuses on them. So yeah, nothing of interest, and it is a 100% hazard rating. And yeah, all of them are 100%. I'm not sure if this is the same with the other non-randomly core world generated system with unsurveyed planets, which is Dushku, I think. Yep, I am completely misplacing a star system. Oh yeah, there we go. Duzak. Because it's uninhabited, it didn't show up by using this. Right, and this is the other one that's spawned with the core worlds and which can be explored. But I think Duzak uses actually procedurally generated planets, so you can have better, well, actually still 100%, which is the best, but I mean actually get something out of the survey and get the planet with good stats like tech mining or etc. Also, kind of wish the hotkey to perform a survey is G, right? To finish a survey is G. To establish a colony is G. I would have liked for, on this situation, for leave to be the G, so I can just go like GGG, exit, and be out instead of accidentally colonizing a plant. Although you can't really accidentally do it anyway. Let's check how much faction we got with, yeah, hegemony. We were at minus 46, if I'm not mistaken. I'm all the way down to minus 36 with just that one thing. I'm really gonna work and hoping I'll get this to minus 25 and finally get back into the trading races of the hegemony. Not for any good particular reason at this point, but when and if I'll get the colony, I will really need all of these to be very high. I already got a lot with independence. Tritachion is pretty okay, Persian is okay, but I really don't want a lot of negative like what I have with the hegemony right now. That affects accessibility, and accessibility affects basically how profitable the colony is. But anyway, eventually those send expeditions after me and I will be completely unable to do anything but actually fight them myself and lose reputation. Oh, no. I mean, I could, but this would not be a pleasant fight. It doesn't have that many hard targets, minus the 3 ventures, just a few mules, and really just a pretty shit buffalo deployment wing with quite a few frigates to be honest, but it's not that horrible. I don't see any bombers just a single piranha wing. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? Okay, I can avoid it. Let's just save the game. I know I only did a single live reload of the game that you guys know of, but I'm trying to keep that number to a minimum. Okay, let's try not to lose too many, if at all, ships here, shall we? And I think it's gonna be a mistake for me to go like this with my ship, because if they go like this on the left side, I'll just meet head-on their entire fleet. I think I should be just going straight and then flank around on this side. Worst case scenario, I just have to go back to the center to kill the newfound fleets. There isn't all that much to the strategy of it, even in humongously huge battles, but it is important to not end up just hugely clustered around one single point. It's a lot harder to get to break out than it is to just form a battle line. And yeah, one of the things I will have to do is switch out the squalls on the Odyssey. Is this the Odyssey? No, the Apogee. Sorry, on the Apogee, because the AI really doesn't use it all that well. I only see it used well on a Griffin because it has the mounts really forward, and the Griffin actually is a forward-facing ship. That was a torpedo hit I took full on. Okay then, let's see what we have here. This is fine. I will have to actually push through and get these out of the way. I'm kinda sure this can be handled here locally. What are you doing here? Holy shit. RIP, Brave Lasher. Wow, I'm pretty sure that was a huge hit on my left side, and I'm pretty sure that was because of the torpedo or MRM pod. I didn't really see it from the venture. But anyway, that was pretty much the bulk of their forces. Oh, and an interesting hotkey to know is C. C actually pretty much stops your ship ignoring any kind of movement vector. So it doesn't matter where I'm moving, just press C and I'll automatically come to a stop. Keep pressing C down. I'm wondering whether I should just pursue it so I can get these things out. Yeah, I think I will. It's amusing because I'm on a rock, which is more or less, I think, a Reaper I got after my first huge defeat with that hegemony thing in episode 4, is still alive, still kicking it. Wait, I didn't deploy my flagship? No, I didn't. Okay. Also, yeah, it depends. You can make a bit of battle lines because the initial deployment, you know, the first 4 ships I selected, will end up being a bit more in the front because when I click reinforcements and I select the ship, it doesn't put it in the same grouping as these ships, and it will actually fall a bit behind them. So if you want to send the first wave of ships specifically something, and you want the second wave to be something else, and you just want to change around your formation, because usually the game presets a formation for you, you can use this deploy first, go to reinforcements exactly in the same second, and select a different group of ships, and it will be a bit waved. Also, I really kind of wish the whiteout that you get after a ship exploding would go out if you're paused, like at least in the command menu. I think that's it. May have been a bit of an over deployment, but Also, sometimes it is worth it to take a bit of extra cargo, because this is at 105, and without that I'll be at 98 for the repairs. So basically I get around 70, something like that, 70 extra supplies, well, materials, doesn't matter what I'm taking, for not all that much in penalty. And for sure, by the time I'll get back, which will cost around 100 supplies, maybe 200 supplies, depending on my deployment, I will be back in the green. So you're gonna waste, I don't know, maybe 10, 20 supplies just to get another 70 cargo extra. Amusing. Yeah, I don't know what that warning is, that the fleet is hostile, because this is not hostile. Also, as I said, we went down about 200 supplies almost, actually. Yeah, I have to sell that, and the rest I can just drop here. To be entirely honest, I should be just selling this stuff by this point, because I have a lot of stuff. But again, by this point, I'm just stockpiling weapons to be able to freely make fits here. Although I still hate one thing, and I'm going to show you why in a second. I hate that I cannot do, what was it, add, requires dock, see? I cannot install any of these while I'm selected at any abandoned Astropolis or whatever, one of the three free to store empty stations in the system. So this is why Mesura is a very good spot, because basically it orbits the planet and the planet is colonized. And I can click the planet instantly, and I can do my refit here without that big of a worry. So refit, add, and I can do all the dock things, and it's exactly right side by side with my storage. Actually, I think I may end this here. I know it's a short one, it's only half an hour, but I will start the next one, probably showing you guys some of the methodology about how I'm gonna refit my ships, and probably even buy a few more ships, like more Sunders and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll see. I need to increase this fleet just a bit, because I am far from being able to take most of the stuff I see out there, including the huge scavenging fleets or the Pirate Armada fleets. So we're gonna probably do that. I don't know, maybe make an episode out of it. And we'll see. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.